Ada orang ambil personal loan untuk buat kahwin, ambil personal loan untuk nak renovate, nak kasih cantik rumah, ambil personal loan, nak kasih up sikit supaya boleh beli kereta lagi power. Okay, that kind is a bad debt. Okay, because dia tak ada create value. Okay, same goes for a company. Company pun dia ada juga good debt dengan bad debt. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat malam semua. Sekarang pukul 9 lebih kan dekat Malaysia. Okay, saya ada kat Venice sekarang. Okay, tengah lepak. Ni je tempat spot saya jumpa boleh duduk dekat satu tempat jambatan yang agak, ni I think one of the grand bridge kot dekat sini. Sebab saya tengok jambatan-jambatan lain kecil. So sekejap saya show sikit. So inilah Venice Okay, bagi mereka yang belum sampai. So this is Venice, Italy. Okay, tu gondola yang orang-orang couple-couple romantik yang idam nak naik sangat kan. Okay, basically sekejap saya just ramai yang right. So ini adalah bridge yang saya cakap tadi. Okay, so Venice ni memang dikelilingi, of course lah, dikelilingi air kan. So memang tak ada kereta boleh masuk, atau motor atau basikal tak boleh masuk. So everything here either by foot, either you go by foot or you go by ni lah, dia ada water boat So kalau you nak jimat, dia kira hour dekat sini. Okay, dekat sini dia kira hour transportation dia. Dia bukan kira sehala. So sejam untuk naik waterboat is about 7.5 euros. So you bayangkan lah. Okay, it's better to walk je actually. Okay, tahun ni dia sambung through the bridges. Anyway, okay, kalau you tengok tajuk yang saya tulis tu, debts, hutang. Alright, okay, when you talk about debt, dia even personal, I mean our own. Okay, okay, gondola sikit share. Okay, even personal pun kita ada good debts kan, kita ada bad debt, betul tak? Okay, kita ada good debts macam debts yang create ataupun increase the value. Okay, increase our value. Macam kita ambil debt beli rumah, ataupun kita ambil ASB loan, dia grow over lama-lama pusing, dia akan become fully yours. Okay, that kind of debts. Okay, there are also bad debts where mostly are personalized debt. Okay, macam contoh you ambil credit card and then you spend macam tak ingat dunia, and then you need to pay for it. Dah lah you tak dapat bayar, you buat pula yang jenis installment. Okay, whereas the interest is very high. So that is considered one of the bad debts. Ada orang ambil personal loan untuk buat kahwin, ambil personal loan untuk nak renovate, nak kasih cantik rumah, ambil personal loan, nak kasih up sikit supaya boleh beli kereta lagi power. Okay, that kind is a bad debt. Okay, because dia tak ada create value. Okay, same goes for a company. Company pun dia ada juga good debt dengan bad debt. Okay, so you have to see and look at the company. Apa tujuan dia ambil financing? Okay, their debts can come in forms of maybe loan banks, short-term loans, long-term loans. Sometimes they might issue bonds. Okay, which they get initial money from the investor. And then at the end of the day, bila dah matured, dia kena repay back the whole bond. Okay, pay back the investors, at the same time kena pay coupon. So ada macam-macam company pun dia boleh buat short term notes, right issue, one of the financing yang dia boleh buat. Apa lagi, private placement. So there are a lot of ways for public listed companies to get money in order to ni. Tapi you kena tahu apa tujuan dia nak money tersebut. Okay, there are companies yang actually do this orang kata financing just to live by. Maksudnya dia nak bayar employees, dia nak bayar dues yang sepatutnya dia bayar hasil daripada profit operation dia, tapi dia tidak dapat berbuat demikian. Okay, this type of companies are the companies that you need to be careful. Okay, kalau dia ambil debts untuk project, untuk progress project, itu lain cerita, sebab that project apabila siap akan bawa value kepada company tersebut. Sebab tu one of the things bila kita I'm Mr. Clement, I'm in Venice now. So one of the things apabila kita look into a company, is very important to go to the balance sheet and kena tengok dua item dalam balance sheet dekat bahagian liabilities. Okay, short term debts, long term debts. Okay, some companies have very low short term debts, some company have high short term debts, some company ada big long term debts, ada yang ada kecil long term debt. Okay, at the end of the day, you kena measure, can the company pay their short term debt? Short term debts are debts that are less than 1 year. Okay, can they pay their short term debt? So in order for you to know this, you kena tengok pula dekat current asset. Okay, asset sorry, batuk sejuk. Okay, tengok dekat current asset, tengok di especially bahagian cash. Alright, how much cash do they actually have? Ataupun aset-aset lain yang dia ada tu yang mudah lebur tu, is it enough to pay the short term debt? Okay, there are kalau company yang ada long term debt, you kena tengok dari segi structuring dia macam mana. Okay, how much do they actually payment dia macam mana. Okay, nak kena tengok semua tu, because a lot of companies, debt is normal in business. If you don't take debt, you are not using apa kita panggil financial leverage. You tidak menggunakan kelebihan yang diberi kepada you untuk accelerate your business. Okay, that is why debt is important. Don't be too scared of debt. Sama juga macam kita buat personal financing. Okay, we want to get something. Katakanlah sebab tu kita buat calculation. Katakanlah the stocks go down so much. Katakanlah, okay, and you made a calculation that the company is doing okay. The dividend yield is, let's say, giving 5%. Katakanlah, okay, the dividend yield is 5%. Whereas if you take the, katakanlah you dapat special, okay, macam certain credit cards, they offer special deals, a very low interest rate. Macam kawan saya pernah dapat dalam 3 point something je percent. So if the company is paying you a 5% or a 4% dividend, some are even 8% dividends yield. So if you take that loan to get that company at that value, at that price, sebenarnya you are winning the situation. Okay, you make a win. Sebabnya interest whatever incurred for the 3% is actually paid by the dividend itself. Alright, so all you need to do is make your monthly installment until you fully own the shares. Okay, so tu satu cara untuk you accelerate your ownership dalam saham. Jadi jangan takut sangat dengan debt. Cuma you kena make sure yang how to know good companies or not is you kena tengok gearing dia. Okay, kalau dia very high gearing, apabila dia debts dia too much over the asset, okay, maknanya they are over gearing. Okay, so that is dangerous. Okay, if they have assets to back up whatever debts they have, then it's not a big problem. Alright. Malam ni tak ada orang lain ke? Mr. Clement je ada seorang ni, ataupun saya tak nampak, saya tak sure. Alright, saya pun heran sikit pasal live ni. Okay, dia sometimes the comments come out, sometimes the comments don't come out. So I don't really full ni. Saya ada buat some few rakaman, a few rakaman or videos apa nama, yang saya akan upload later sebab saya kena cari a good connection because kalau the connection is quite bad, so I need to kata it takes so long to upload. Alright, so data yang saya ada pun saya akan nak simpan untuk saya punya balance lagi berapa, lagi 2 weeks. I'm still in Europe for another 2 weeks. So next is going to Milan tomorrow, So I need to conserve my data. Sebab tu saya buat live ni jarang-jarang, and then more on rakaman. So saya akan buat more rakaman. Okay, semua seronok ramai orang memang berkumpul kat sini untuk ambil gambar. Okay, because this, I think this is the most grand bridge kot dekat sini, maybe. Okay, tu gondola saya tukar view lah. Okay, asyik tengok muka saya je, sekejap. So, bukan gondola, sorry. Ini maybe the water boat, maybe. I think so, this is a water boat. The 7.5 euros for 1 hour. Ataupun you can pay whole day kalau you nak betul-betul ni. One more, Venice ni is 24 hours. Alright, Venice is 24 hours. So dia tak ada apa, tutup, tak ada konsep tutup kat Venice. So even the bus to Mestre pun, according to information saya dapat, is dia ada tapi lewat sikit je. Dia akan macam the interval between the buses will be maybe half an hour. Okay, kalau dah atas pukul 1. Alright, bagi saya Venice mula impression tu, saya tak tahu apa nak expect actually. So bila saya tengok macam tu lah. Alright, maybe it's not my, orang kata it's not my saya share just ni lah. Maybe it's not my thing kot. Okay, sebab saya anything yang city-city apa semua ni, saya tak berapa interested sebenarnya. I'm more into kalau naik bukit, kita berpeluh, and then sampai ke atas, the satisfaction tu, that kind of thing is my thing. So saya lebih minat pada mountain areas. So Switzerland might be my thing. So but this is basically Venice lah. Okay, tapi kalau laluan tadi saya lalu banyak, saya akan upload lah gambar-gambar. So banyak laluan lorong-lorong. Okay, so gondola datang. So Faiz, kalau kau nak naik ni dengan wife kau, okay, harga dia 80 euro. I tak sure how long dia pusing that 80 euro. So you need to ni. Lagipun tak sure kalau dia bercakap BI ke tak. One thing dengan Itali ni, orang tak cakap BI. So it's quite a struggle lah. I mean like I've been surviving all the other European countries ni, at least dia cakap BI. So, macam saya nak beli sayur semalam kat pasar pun nak teka. Betul ke ada discount? Sebab tu dia discount tau. It was a 40% discount. So jangan dah sampai cashier kan bukan discount kan, alamak. Okay, and sini you know lah, euros are 5 times our money. So anything that we can save is good lah. So macam tu lah ya. Debts when I talk about debt. So when you don't just talk about company debt, but especially kita juga fokus pada building, managing our debts. Okay, debt is not necessarily not good. Okay, debt kalau digunakan pada tempat yang betul, you can build your asset faster. Okay, you can build your asset faster. That is why we call it a financial leverage. Okay, kalau you pandai guna. But it can cause you harm kalau you tak pandai manage your debts. Okay, you will get into unnecessary debts. Okay, macam geng-geng yang selalu tukar kereta ni, banyak kali tukar kereta. Okay, you are getting into unnecessary debts. So that's orang kata that's not the way to do it. Okay, you need to be building assets while you are young, so that bila you tua nanti, you have passive income from your building assets. Okay, because assets, good assets, okay, apartments, houses, stocks, apa lagi, bonds, unit trust, there are a lot of kata assets dalam investment. So choosing the right asset akan build over time, and at the same time you will kata bila hari tua nanti ada passive income tu. Okay, that's what my father always tell me. Saya tengok dia relax je. Okay, dah retire memang relax, tak ada kerja-kerja, tak ada cari-cari apa dah. Memang dia, saya tengok dia ni lah, dia more active on the NGO and more on nak solving social problem. Saya tengok. So you can have that luxury if you have planned everything. Maksudnya you know you have building assets, you have assets that create passive income. Okay, sama juga saya selalu tegur kepada trader saham. Okay, sampai bila you nak trade? Okay, jangan terlalu ingat that you are young forever. Kita bukannya macam Highlander, cerita Highlander tu immortal ke apa. Kita akan mati, kita akan tua. So by that time, your capacity, your ability mengantuk. Okay, saya pernah tengok trader yang agak tua, dia bila tak ada ni, dia boleh terlelap dekat apa orang kata depan skrin, dia terlelap sampai betul-betul tidur. Okay, so you cannot be doing that forever. Okay, in life ni you kena ada. That's why dia orang kata yang masa Kiyosaki cakap dulu, money makes money tu. The idea is to build asset while you are young, and that asset will help you when you are old. That's the idea. Okay, cuma bila kita nak build asset ni, kita kena pandai allocate funds, allocate kita punya earnings. And then kalau kita punya earnings tak cukup, kita kena increase the earning. How to increase earning? Macam saya cakap, either you find something, a new skill which you can use to get money. Okay, ada orang dia dapatkan skill tour guide. Maybe kalau turis datang Malaysia, dia boleh offer services macam tu. And then ada skills, writing skills, skill membaca pun ada, apa yang dipanggil tu, skill di mana orang go through or vet your writing, and then dia macam dia fast proofreading ke apa. So there are a lot of skills, translation skills. Kalau you pernah study luar negara, okay, macam student yang belajar di luar negara yang ada bahasa asing, balik Malaysia jangan berhenti macam tu je. Rugi, you duduk 5 tahun kat luar negara, you dah fasih satu bahasa, lepas tu you balik, you ignore. Padahal itu adalah your asset, your strength. Okay, benda orang lain tak ada. Okay, cuba bayangkan macam you are in a 100 people dalam satu bilik. Berapa orang boleh cakap bahasa Itali contoh. Okay, jadi gunakan strength you. Okay, sebab tu kita masa kita universiti dulu, kalau kita belajar kan, kita belajar SWOT, betul tak? Strength, weaknesses, opportunity, threat. So use your strength, improve your weakness, and then hold on to opportunities, grab opportunities, and the threat is something that you need to change into opportunity. Okay, sebab sometimes kita anggap benda tu threat sebab kita tidak ada that tool atau kita tidak ada that requirement untuk nampak benda tu sebagai opportunity. Tetapi bagi orang lain itu opportunity sebab dia dah ada that tools. So bagi saya, sometimes what people think as threat, dia orang terus avoid. Tak, ayah saya selalu kata dia suka bagi this ideology kucing. Dia suka banyak dia punya metafor, dia ajar saya dalam bentuk binatang. Okay, kucing liar, dia tahu tau orang tu threat. Okay, macam ni mungkin pukul dia apa semua, jadi dia tak dekat. Tapi pada masa sama dia tak lari, dia ada dekat situ, because who knows that person nampak je muka jahat apa semua ke apa semua, might give makanan kalau dia duduk juga kat situ tunggu. Okay, so that is changing the threat into opportunities. So sama juga apabila you want to build yourself. So like I said, is focus on your strength. Okay, language is very expensive in this world. Okay, sayang siapa yang if you study overseas, you manage to talk fluently, you can translate, you can do a lot of things. That is a very, very valuable asset. So bila you balik Malaysia, okay, janganlah complain sangat pasal gaji tak cukup apa semua. Use your strength, cari peluang untuk jana duit di luar daripada apa pekerjaan you. Okay, duit tambahan. Dekat situ pula invest, build asset. Macam saya kata tadi, bila you dah build banyak asset, some people who actually, especially yang work overseas, okay, they earn in a lot of ni, and then dia orang hidup very frugal di overseas, very berjimat. Okay, they send home a lot of money. Okay, saya kenal kawan saya punya kawan okay, he's living in Japan. Dia it seems that macam area kampung, tak payah ada kereta pun, just basikal je. Okay, so every month he's been sending to Malaysia dekat 10,000 sebulan. So you imagine that how much dia dah collect sejak dia kerja berapa tahun dekat Japan. Okay, dekat Japan memang dia hidup biasa je, tak ada ni apa semua, sebab at the end of the day he wants to go back to Malaysia and have all those assets untuk bagi dia that financial freedom. Okay, so membebel pula banyak pasal ni pasal personal lah pula. Okay, originally saya nak cerita tadi, kalau kita tengok video ni pada awal, ialah pasal debt. Okay, maybe saya tukar last views before saya end the video. Okay, jalan sikit jap. So basically, okay, this is Venice Alright, so kalau for those yang belum sampai, so saya bagi, orang kata share dengan you lah the opportunity to view what Venice is like. Alright, so gondolas, you know lah, the rivers. Okay, dia ada juga lorong-lorong kecil dekat Venice ni. Okay, sekejap saya check. Okay, bagi yang baru watching ni, saya dah cerita sikit pasal debt apa semua untuk saham So anything yang saya buat live for Rookie Saham Cafe is actually for saham. Cuma kadang-kadang saya just mix lah a bit okay, just nak show before saya close the video. So dia ada lorong-lorong kecil macam ni, and memang ramai orang lah. Okay, as expected of a tourist area kan. So it seems that this is a grand bridge. I'm not sure why. Okay, but itulah nampaknya gitu. Sebab tadi saya banyak lalu is bridge kecil Yep.
Va bene, ma soprattutto la mano di...
Attenzione che... Dai, al volo, dai.
So as you can see, dia ni lah banyak macam bangunan-bangunan macam tu lah, bangunan lama, and then a lot of people ni lah, souvenir shops. So these are the Grand Bridge. Sekarang dah dekat malam actually So itu sajalah daripada saya Alright, so I hope you learn a lot today, especially on debts. Okay, don't be too scared of debt. Manage your debt well. Your debt can actually help you build more assets. Sama juga dengan company. Bila you tengok one of the criteria that you need when you want to assess ataupun nak kaji satu syarikat, tengok debt dia. Okay, tengok into detail debts dia. Alright, it's usually in the annual report so you can see the details in the annual report. Debts company ni, okay, under the liability kat balance sheet. Alright, till then, thank you very much for those who are watching. Saya akan upload rakaman-rakaman yang saya dah buat sebelum ni, different topics. Bila saya ada a very good, orang kata ni lah, wifi yang lagi elok sikit, yang laju ke apa kan. Alright, so until then, Mr. Ruki Saham from Venice, Italy. Okay, signing off. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.